Today we will discuss number 7 on the end of year assessment. It reads, Kian and Dartriana showed the same number with base 10 blocks. Kian's way, Dartriana's way. 7a reads, what is the number? 7b reads, use base 10 shorthand to show this number another way. And 7c reads, whose way makes it easiest to tell what the number is? Explain. So looking at the two different ways, I'm not going to give you the number. That's something that I think you can definitely do independently. Also, I'm going to skip over B. But looking at C, I'm going to add a text box here. And it says, whose way makes it easiest to tell what the number is? Explain. Now, this keyword, explain, we've discussed this in class where often that word means you need a because in your explanation. And so whose way makes it easiest to tell what the number is? You're either going to put Kian's way makes it easiest to tell because, or you put Dartriana's way makes it the easiest to tell what the number is because. So I'm going to take a look at the two at the top, and I'm going to pick Kian's way. I'm going to write Kian's way makes it easiest, to tell what the number is because, and this is where you would finish your sentence. So again, looking at that question, I've restated it, and we have worked on this throughout the year to take your question from a question to a statement. And so I've restated my question, and it reads, Kian's way makes it easiest to tell what the number is because. Then the other component of this that I want you to think about are those math vocabulary words. You can't put because I know it. At this point in second grade, you need to use specific math vocabulary words such as multiplication, division, place value blocks, block 10 blocks. So to complete this problem, you can definitely use my sentence starter here. I picked one of the ways. If you think it's Dartriana's way, then you would switch Kian out with Dartriana. Okay, moving on to the next problem that you will also go over. Problem 8. It reads, I have a 0 in my tens place. I have a 7 in my hundreds place. I have a 0 in my ones place. What number am I? So for this one, friends, I'm going to remind you of your place value. And so remember, we have our ones, then we have our tens, and we have our hundreds like this. So if you use these 3 headers to guide your work for this problem, you should be able to figure it out. Okay, moving on to the next. Problem 9, it says write less than, greater than, or equal to for these problems. So in my computer program, I have a drop-down box, and so 9a reads 89 is less than, greater than, or equal to 88. And so looking at my box, remember, if you think about this like an alligator's mouth, you're going to select the greater than symbol here because 89 is greater than 88. You will continue on to do letters B, C, D for this one. Double check your work. Letter E reads, explain how you got your answer for problem 9D. So I'm going to add my text box here. And one way you can start your explanation for this is by restating that question again, or restating what they're asking. So I got my answer for problem 9D by, and so typically, again, using the word explain, you want to put a because, but in this case, you can use by. I got my answer for problem 9D by, and then you would go on to explain how you did it. What I want you to think about with this one is think about place value words. So tens, ones, or hundreds would be helpful, would be helpful in your explanation for this. Thank you, boys and girls, for listening.